Hey guys, GameHistoryX here. Just wanted to make a quick informational video on this console right here. This is the Xbox. Later on, I will be making other videos talking about the history and development of the Xbox, but for purposes of this video, I'm only going to be talking about some of its features. Now, this is the original Xbox, first released by Microsoft on November 15th of 2001. The Xbox is part of the 128-bit era and is also part of the 6th generation of video game consoles. Now, the Xbox right out of the box comes with a built-in hard drive, about an 8 gig hard drive, and it also comes with a high-speed Ethernet port in the back and DVD technology. Now the Xbox, this is the front of the Xbox right here. As you see, right here, this is the CD tray right here. It uses DVD. It has 4 controller ports, which are based on USB technology. So they're pretty much USB ports. And you have your open and close button, and then this little button right here, that's your power button. Oh, also, if you look right here, I don't know if you can see right here, Dolby Digital. I'm pretty sure the Xbox was the first console to have Dolby Digital right out of the box, so you could do that 5.1 surround sound, crystal clear. And on the back right here, we got the your AC plugs right here. We have your digital audio and video input output, and the Xbox came in the box. It had in the box it came with your standard AV cables. They could plug into any TV. Your yellow, red, and white cables, but also you were able to purchase a high definition adapter that will allow you to plug your Xbox to a high definition through component cables and do high resolution on the Xbox. Most games actually supported 480p. But some game, like the Enter the Matrix, was able to do up to 1080i. So the Xbox is fully capable of doing that. And right here you have your Ethernet port, which back when it first released, you used this port to actually connect up to 4. You were able to connect 4 Xboxes for LAN play. And then later on, a few months later, when Xbox Live was released, which was actually the following year, I think it was about 7 months after the launch of the Xbox. Xbox Live was first turned on. You were able to plug this directly to your modem or your router and go online and do online play on the Xbox. Now, even though the Xbox uses DVD media, the Xbox does not play DVD movies right out of the box. And reason for that being that the Xbox was a very, very expensive system to manufacture, and Microsoft was selling the Xbox at a loss. So whatever price you pay for your Xbox, it was actually costing Microsoft a few $100s more to build. So Microsoft was trying to keep the price of the Xbox down, and they decided to not include DVD playback right out of the box because DVD movie playback requires for them to pay a fee. For every DVD player out there, a fee has to be paid for having that feature to the group of companies, to the association of companies that develop DVD technology. So just explaining that, because there's a lot of people that say, well, why didn't the Xbox have DVD playback right out of the box when the PlayStation does? And a lot of people were out there saying that Microsoft was just being greedy. They wanted more money out of you, because what Microsoft did later on, actually was when the system was launched, they separately sold the infrared receiver that you plug into any of the controller ports, and the remote. And like that, you were able to get DVD playback. And even though a lot of people were saying, they just want more money out of you, why they just include, why do I have to buy a remote for the DVD playback, and it was that in this DVD kit that retailed for about $29.99, Microsoft included the royalty that had to be paid to the DVD association group that developed the DVD playback technology. So they pretty much gave you a choice, like, if you don't have a DVD player at home, just pay another extra $30 and you got DVD playback. So you have to realize, yeah, well, the PlayStation 2 did not have a hard drive or a network card from the get-go, so uh, it's got to be a little bit fair. Now, the Xbox first, I don't have the original controller that the Xbox launched with. I actually did used to have it, and I forgot what I did with it. Just somewhere in a box. But the Xbox launched with this really big, heavy controller, and when the Xbox was about to launch in Japan, Japanese hated the Xbox because it was so big, and the controller was big. So Microsoft, they did a research study, and they came with this controller right here, which this is this is what we call the S controller, or controller S, and it was a lot smaller, and it allowed you, it fit nice in your hands. As you see, got your two analog, your D-pad, or your main buttons. And in the back, it had two pressure sensitive buttons, trigger buttons, analog trigger. So I think this was a great design, and I think this came out in somewhere in 2002 or 2003. I think it was 2002. So now the Xbox is one of those very lucky systems to launch with its killer app. Its killer app being the original Halo Combat Evolved. And later on I will make another video on this, on Halo. We can make a whole entire video on this, because the development of Halo is quite a little bit odd. The Halo originally was being developed as a game for the Apple's Mac, for Apple. So now this is Halo. Halo was a great game. It did not have online play right out of the box, and that's because when Xbox was released, Microsoft was still a little bit behind with the development of Xbox Live. So, but the Halo did include network play, meaning that you could plug up to 4 Xboxes on a network and play with up to 4 players on each Xbox, 16 on 16 online, network play. And there were some people that figured out how to run the Xbox through the internet and actually have online play with it. It took a little bit of technical knowledge, but if you really wanted to play Halo, you definitely were able to do that on the online. So now, all that being said, Xbox Live was released in sometime 2002. I think it was June or July of 2002, which was only like maybe 7-8 months after the launch of the Xbox. So for people that want to Xbox online play with the Xbox, they didn't have to wait very long. Now, all that being said, also in 2004, the sequel to Halo, Halo 2 was released. And this is probably the game that changed everything. A lot of people were playing online games on Xbox Live before Halo 2, but nothing like when Halo 2 came out. It pretty much had a lot to do with the online matchmaking. And it was just very simple. You put the game in and you sign into Xbox Live and you click and you can immediately just jump into a game. You get big team battle. You have 16 8 versus 8 games. And it was pretty simple, and it was not bad, and then they also started releasing map packs. So up to the release of Halo 3 for the Xbox 360, I was still playing Halo 2 on my Xbox 360 because so many maps that you were able to play for hours and hours online and really had a great time and enjoy it. So this is my basic first video on the Xbox, and I will ask you to please subscribe to my video. You also check my website at www.GameHistoryX.info, and please write with some suggestions make a comment. I'm gonna, like I said, I got a lot more videos on just on the Xbox alone, on the development of the Xbox and some of its game. I mean, I got a ton of videos coming. So subscribe, stay tuned.